He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Underhanded flip. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. Number 30 will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers in the postseason, you're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And here's a situation where
Chandler Smith is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Chandler Smith.
Hard liner toward short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Chandler Smith strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Smith.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Jason Hayward will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. And he'll step off. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Hit out towards second. Right to him. One there. Back to first. And a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double. Stepping in, Mark G. earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. 1-1. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Chandler Smith strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So no runs, no hit. Mark G. comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Reined in. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Number 30 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and there were 2 down. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike. Now to the plate, Alex Matsumoto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. Smith ranges to his right, and a rather easy first out. Striding into the box, Chandler Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chandler Smith.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Justin Upton is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter,
Chandler Smith stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 30 is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So Chandler Smith will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Taken high and deep to right. Garcia looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Number 61 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To short. Smith. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
first baseman number 7.
Chandler Smith stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Jason Hayward takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that. Out at second base. And he'll step off. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Runner goes for third. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well. Man, right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. So a moment now to take a look.
He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So stepping in, number 15, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up and they remain. Chandler Smith stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Jason Hayward walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once To him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Chandler Smith strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Digging in to try it again, Monty Brewster. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left to... Chandler Smith stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something. And
this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The batter.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
And he knows there was...
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Men on third with 2 down. This is pulled into right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 7-5 game. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Chandler Smith. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Number 30 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for... You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Throw on to first, and the Orioles have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Chandler Smith. Will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely...
Chandler Smith will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights.
So stepping in, number 23, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Jason Hayward stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Adrian Ortega stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Chandler Smith will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Chandler Smith will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Chandler Smith is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth.
Chandler Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Striding in to start the ninth, Alex Matsumoto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off. Leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throw on to first for the out-in. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the
It's been a series that's had a little of everything so far. And an overflow crowd is on hand to see if we'll crown a league champion here tonight. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Chandler Smith will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Well, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he's going to get all the way around the bases. And, folks, you won't see too many of those in a given year. It's an inside-the-park home run.
And you could pretty much see this starting to set up out there right about when he hit first base. Remember,
Nick Castellanos will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game. Chandler Smith will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Leading off the inning, Chandler Smith. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time. And Jason Hayward will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat. Drive right here.
Runner goes for third. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now an 8-4 ball game. Chandler Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, Avisail Garcia. Ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Chandler Smith will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
To the left side, that's a base hit as it's through into left. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. And not in time as the second run scores. And that's going to move that go-ahead. Jason Hayward digs in looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the inning. Mark G will stand in to lead things off here, and can you believe it? A tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we got some more to come.
Hit to short. Smith here. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 61.
Chandler Smith makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Oh, we got some light.
Jason Hayward will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to make it happen in the playoffs, and this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Chandler Smith will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Well, he picked a good time for him, too.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Leading off the inning, Alex Matsumoto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hot shot on the ground is short. 1 away.
He's out.
Chandler Smith will stand in and an early RBI opportunity here in Game 7.
And it goes without saying, this is an important one to cash in on. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so you've got to make everyone count.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
And that's already 2 home runs.
Alex Matsumoto will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, favors.
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights.
Tom Beatty has a chance here to put his guys right back. Are loaded. Asked to challenge him here. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is. Chandler Smith stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And the runner's stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, Chandler Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another. Monty Brewster will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 8 innings. Chandler Smith will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's going to make it. He's in it. Settling in now, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 4 for the game. One and one delivery. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Shoots this one to first. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, this is really a American League champions, and now they're going to get a shot to play for the ultimate prize, a chance at winning a World Series.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he couldn't finish off the cycle, especially since all he needed was the single.
It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Number 29 stands in for the first time. Flipped out the other way towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there. Chandler Smith will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can,
and this one is gone, a home run. Chandler Smith will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
And that really sparked that first inning rally. When you get your leadoff guys on like that, it can create a lot of excitement for everybody else that's got a bat in their hand.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Number 23 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner's on his way to third. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there. Chandler Smith strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Number 23 gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Pedro Gutierrez.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Throw on to first.
Now batting, number 72.
Chandler Smith strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is an opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner from second crosses the plate. The tag, and he is out. Digging in and looking for more, Henry Moreno. He singled his last time up. Ready on 1 and 2. This one's down to third. Machado has it. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 29.
Tyler O'Neill will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple. One pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series, and
we could have asked for, and now this building stretched to capacity. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into public address. Number 29 digs in here for his first appearance. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard as...
Chandler Smith will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. There'll be a lot more...
Number 23 settles into the box for his first. And here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
No ball.
And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. He's thinking strikeout here. Runner goes for third. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. He will score, and the Orioles have cut it down to 1. It's now a 2-1 ball. Chandler Smith steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Luis Campos stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Chandler Smith will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Chandler Smith.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. hits it high and deep out to center field. Moreno looks up, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straight. Chandler Smith will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. It swung on and hit in the air. Moreno will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Tyler O'Neill steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to first, the double play.
Well, that's the absolute.
So stepping in, number 10, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, coming into this year, it had been a while.
Number 19 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch, runner at a time.
Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers. But he was obviously...
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, who doesn't love watching Manny Machado do his thing? He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Oh, and you talk about...
So striding in, number 29. The base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 1-1. Chandler Smith will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
That is great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Chandler Smith gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big two-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Chandler Smith will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And this rattles off the wall way out near the 412 sign. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the run scores. Number 23 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, he's definitely been scuffling so far in this one, and you've got to have a short memory in this sport, guys, or else games like this will eat at you for weeks.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And run on 2. Pablo Cruz ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hit on the ground is short. Scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable. Chandler Smith gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
Number 23 will look to change his fortunes. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts thus far. Tyler O'Neill will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
6 runs, 13 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get...
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Chandler Smith will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
Jason Hayward will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Surprised to me that he swung a hot bat when it mattered the most.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with 1 out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
Comes on 0-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The runner's breaking for home. Pitches a ball.
On the pitch, he's out.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his 1-1. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. For one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tyler O'Neill will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
And, you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Scooped up, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Martin Cortez will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Does it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Chandler Smith is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Here's a swing, and right on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Number 29 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chandler Smith stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So striding in, Jason Hayward. He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sean Myrick will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Adrian Ortega steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Minimize the damage here, and the runner's coming home. That's lifted the other way out to left, and he will get there to make the running play. Chandler Smith is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. Chandler Smith will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3. This is line to left, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Boy, and they have not. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He got on top of.
Obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Grounded back up the middle, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Center fielder number.
Sean Myrick takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Taken for strike 3. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So coming to the plate, Adrian Ortega. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now a 9-7 contest.
Well, one thing's for sure, this city is going to be rocking tonight. This place is going crazy right now, and for good reason. Their guys are the new champions of the world.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.